This is Jen with Jenny Demonic. How's it going? I am here once more to bring you videos to empower your life, to teach you how to do your own casting, to help you get the love that you desire, the money that you need, and everything in between. If you are new to our channel and you are wondering what the heck is this woman talking about, I suggest you subscribe and click the bell icon so that you don't miss any of our videos, because we do try to help you build your own skills into casting. If you can't do that, you can always come to us. We do have a Valentine's sale that I want to remind every one of you of. All these spells that are on sale on our site are actually going to be cast on a coven next Sunday, among other days. So even if the spell says Slave of My Love by Aaron's going to start it, but we're all going to be there on Sunday in Coven Cast. So Coven Casts are very, very powerful. You don't want to miss it. Now, I am doing this video because I want to make sure that whether you decide to do casting on your own or you come to us, it doesn't matter, because what I'm about to say to you, it applies to both situations, and it will definitely help you get the right casting, whether you do it on your own or you come to us, but especially if you do it on your own. So let's talk about the name of the target, because I get that a lot. I'm going to drink some water because I'm getting really excited about telling you these things. Okay, so the name of the target. Sometimes we get this request. Say someone is ordering a Slave of My Love or Wake Up His Senses, Defreeze His Heart, and we get this request, and we get the full name of, most of the time these products are ordered by females, so we get the name of the female, and then she says, my target is Lou Johnson. And we go like, okay, so does Lou Johnson, he cannot be Lou Johnson at birth. You realize that, because especially if you live in America. In other countries, I don't know. But also in other countries. But if you live in America, you should know that this guy must have a middle name. That his name at birth had a first name, a middle name, and a last name. Guys, we need that information. So now, let's say that you do have that information, but that guy actually goes by Lou. So you will put, let's make an example, and this you have to do it even if you write your own petition paper, even if you do your own spell, you need to give the guy the name that he was given at birth. There's a case there that I'm going to talk to you in a few minutes. So let's say that your guy's name was born Lavelle. Okay, Lavelle Mark Johnson. I'm just making this up. If anyone is called Lavelle Mark Johnson, don't be mad at me. I am just, it's just coming out of my mind right now. So his name is Lavelle Mark Johnson, right? But he goes by Lou. So you're going to put Lavelle Mark, parenthesis, Lou, close parenthesis, Johnson. Okay? So I'm not sure if I have to write it. There goes my book. Sorry. And this is the beautiful thing of being on video when Lavelle Mark Lou Johnson. You see this? Let me remove the page of cups. You see this? This is how you would write it. Okay. So, and that goes for, I don't know, Thomas Johnson, that goes by Tom. Tom in parentheses, Johnson. You get the game? That goes also for the females. Sometimes we get, like, I want to get a curse on this female. What's her name? I don't know. GD. And we go you're like, she can't be JD at birth. I mean, like, we're going to cast whatever you tell us to cast, but then don't get mad at me if the results are not 100%, because you should know the name at birth of that person. However, there is a little bit of an exception to that. What if this person has this name and it's a legitimate name, but this was not the name that he had at birth, because maybe he was adopted, right? You can't possibly know that. Sometimes you meet someone, you don't know if that person was adopted or not. When they are adopted, sometimes they have the last name of the adoptive family, not the original family. You probably will not know that. But if you do know that, then we need, let's say that this guy was adopted, but his original last name was, I don't know, Roberts. That's another parenthesis there. See? If you know that, if you don't know that, there's nothing that we can do there. Let me remove the page of caps. But if you know that, then we need the whole thing. Okay? We need the last name at birth, the last name of the adoptive family. First name, middle name, name he goes by. You get the game? That goes for you too. Now, are you still wondering why your casting has not been successful? That could be a reason, right? Let's talk about other reasons why your casting might not be successful. And that goes into prepare for casting properly, right? The picture of the target. And this is something that we get very often. So the picture of the target, folks, when you are casting, I know you all go on Instagram, and that's awesome, or Instagram or Facebook, and you get this picture where the target looks the other way, or the face of the target is kind of like he's trying to be cool for his friends, so there's a quarter of his face is not in the picture, basically. Oh, I see there's a shade here. You guys, this is like Hitchcock again, right? Remember, I have my hair up. So, well, we can't have that, folks. When you are casting for somebody, you need a picture that has the clear eyes of the person with no sunglasses. The face has to be completely onto the actual frame. So, entire face, possibly this person is looking at the camera, so we see the feature of the target. And sometimes we require one picture of the face and one picture of the full body, depending on the type of work we need to do. And that goes for you too. But if you're doing casting at home, for the most part, all you need is a picture of the target. But when you select a picture of your target, please don't select the cool picture that he has all his friends seeing on Instagram with a quarter of a face out of the picture. You are not gonna get. You need a picture with the whole face of your love, if that's a love spell, in the picture, possibly with no sunglasses on. If he has eyeglasses, there's nothing you can do about that there, but the whole face in the picture. So now let's talk about another thing that prevents your casting. And I know, oh my God, what I'm about to say is going to turn you upside down, because we had a client that we love this client. She always gives us reason to make videos to you, and she gives us feedback that is important to you as well. And so she says, I don't understand, a lot of things are not doing well, my car has been, in an accident, but I burned a lot of sage. I'm like, oh no, sage, no. Okay, so folks, there's a lot of cultural belief out there that sage is good, that sage is cleansing the energy in your home. Part of that is true, but most of the people don't know how to use sage. And especially if you're doing demonic casting, sage is your enemy. And I'm going to tell you why. Sage cleans everything, including what you still want to be there. Sage brushes everything away. You only do sage if you're an experienced practitioner. After some casting, you do sage. But regular folks, please don't do sage. Please do not burn sage. Sage is very well known to bring you misery, car distractions, car accidents. People don't tell you that. Don't burn sage. If you want to cleanse yourself, use natural products. There's a video on cleansing on our channel. Don't use sage. Do not listen to folk beliefs. Sage is a cleaning of everything. It brings everything out. It's a perfect revenge spell for someone. So don't use sage, especially thinking, oh, I've just done this casting on my own and now I'm going to burn sage. You just dumped the casting. And so I wonder how the casting did not work. There you got your answer. So folks, no sage anymore. And another product that you should not use is dragon's blood. Another one that I heard, do not use dragon's blood, because dragon's blood, some people burn dragon's blood, some people use dragon's blood oil. Dragon's blood, again, is one of those products that is used exclusively by experienced practitioners, and it's mainly used to help people get rid of a bad habit, such as drug and alcohol addiction. You do not use dragon's blood in your home if you still want your men to come back to you. You do not use dragon's blood in your home because it will, along with sage, it's a destroyer. Folks, be very aware of what you're using and how you prepare your casting. Lastly, if you are emailing pictures to us for your casting, this is for my clients, please do not use my personal email. I want to be able to sleep on a weekend or Sunday morning. We have an office email. It's shinam26@gmail.com. That's where you should send the pictures. Also because that's Erin's email, and she is closer to where our casting takes place. Sending them to me, completely useless. Don't do that. As soon as you have ordered, send an email to shinam26@gmail.com and send them right away. This is my target, this is me, this is picture of me, this is picture of my target, this is my date of birth, this is his date of birth. If you have it, I'm not particularly picky on date of birth. This is his full name, this is my full name. Same if you do it on your own. You should be very methodic about your casting. So, to recap, what have we talked about today? Valentine's sale ends on Sunday, and it's going to be a coven cast. The name of your target, the Page of Cups goes again. The name of your target is important. The Page of Cups represent love and crush. And we're coming to Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to all. The name of your target is important. Remember, watch this video on how to phrase the name of your target for your own casting. Then we talked about not burning sage and not using dragon's blood. And we talked about the picture of your target that has to be in full frame. And with that, I salute you. I think I have told you everything. I'm very happy to have been with you today. I hope this helps you. You can always reach out to us. And in the meantime, stay safe and have a wonderful, happy Valentine's Day. This is Jen with Jen in the Morning. Bye.